my soul, let my heart turn stone. Guess I gotta say it twice, it ain't my fault. Every little thing got a price, that's what I thought, that's what they taught. Yeah, I'ma take my chance till I drop. You know this ain't the time for the two of us. Ooh, I ain't got space to be thinking about growing older. Done my thinking, me and you. Yeah, guess it's over. It was a rainbow, but was sinking. Lost my hue. I might come running back when our hearts get back on track. When the stars line up, that's that.
Hi! I'll do a more proper update later actually. This is my hair drying after a shower. I have like gel in it to hopefully enhance some curls. Also I have my beautiful, lovely PJ shirt, which is this Little Mermaid one, so I'm looking great. But I wanted to say that it's Monday, August 1st, Tropical Readathon has started, my punishments have started, and I'm actually so excited. I've started to read Gemina. Ha, that's on you, all of the haters, all of the non-believers. Like, I'm gonna do it, I'm doing it. It's going great, I'm really enjoying it, it's a lot of fun. And also, I've started my punishment of reading War and Peace. I'm not aiming to read the entire War and Peace in August. My challenge is to read 200 pages of it. So I'm trying to read about 10 pages a day is my goal. If I aim to read 10 pages a day, I feel like that's doable. I'm currently on page 43. The thing is, I'm actually enjoying it. I like the writing. I don't know if it's Tolstoy or if it's the translator, but I think the writing is actually really nice, quite simple to keep up with. And it's also quite funny. I don't know, like, I like the characters. There's a lot of characters, so many characters. I find myself constantly flipping to this page where we have like an index of all of the characters, because there are multiple indexes here. What I'm doing actually is I'm like highlighting the characters I've come across, so that I know if I should recognize them or not from before. There are like summaries of the chapters actually, which is quite nice. So I feel like this book is trying to work with me at least. But the thing is, like, these summaries of the chapters, I don't really remember them. Chapter 8 just says Natasha. Okay, thanks for that, I guess. I am enjoying this one. I think it's quite fun. I like the writing. It's just taking me some time, but that is fine. And I'm annotating it. I have like mainly notes for like characters, like new characters when they're introduced. And then like for events or funny things or quotes or historical events. Here is my legend for the book. That's an update. I'll make a nicer one tomorrow, I think. I'm about to head to work, but I just wanted to do a quick update. As I said, I did start reading Gemina. So I'm reading Gemina. And I'm actually 144 pages into the book. So that's a fifth already. And I'm very happy with that. The thing is, I read Illuminae about 2 years ago, actually. And I don't really remember the main plot in that way. I remember the characters, but I don't quite remember, like, what was the name of their spaceship? What was it that actually went down with the AI and stuff like that? And I do think that a lot of what happened there is related to what's going on in this book. I think they are referring a lot to the events of Illuminae. It's a lot of fun. I like the characters in this. I like the banter, I like the conversations. I guess what I'm not the most keen on are like the action scenes. I don't know, for some reason I can never keep up with the action scenes in these books, like whenever something happens. I don't know if that's me or if that's the writing. Let's put it in my bag so I can bring it to work. And then, as I said, I'm also reading War and Peace. I'm on page 42, so I'm doing progress and I'm enjoying that one as well. But now I really need to go to work, so bye.
Later that same evening.
Hi, I need to scoot, but I just picked up a couple of packages and I really quickly want to unbox them. It's kind of fun because one is super duper thin and the other one is like mega thick. These are books I have purchased and I'm excited about it. So let's start with the thin one. Question, were I allowed to buy this according to my book buying game? Technically no, one of them I was allowed to buy, but the other two, not yet. But hopefully I will be able to draw prompts and retroactively apply them to these books is my plan. First we have The New Hunger by Isaac Marion. This is the prequel to Warm Bodies. If you've seen my August TBR, you know I plan on reading Warm Bodies and also other books in that series. So that is why I purchased this and hopefully I will read it in August. It's very short, it's like 160 pages, so hopefully a quick read. It looks great. I like it. Next, we have the bigger package. So let's go. Oh, wow. And these are two very thick books instead. Haha! We have The Burning World, which is the sequel to Warm Bodies. And this one is about, oh my god, almost 500 pages. I did not expect that, because Warm Bodies I think is around 300 pages. Because I needed to add something to get free shipping from Amazon, I added Fires of Vengeance. This is the second book in, I believe the series is called The Burning, but the first book is called Rage of Dragons. And I really enjoyed that book. And this is a sequel, and I am allowed to buy sequels, so I can finally continue with the series now. Ooh, it's wonderfully floppy. I don't think I will read it in August, but I'm very excited to get to it. So that is my mini book haul, and now I need to run and meet up with my friend. Bye! Hi! It's been a day. Well, it's Wednesday, and I was at the office for most of the day, but then once the evening rolled around, I actually went to a concert with my mom. Tom Jones played at our amusement park here in Stockholm, and it was really cozy. I've been to that amusement park multiple times this summer for concerts. We decided to go and see Tom Jones together, and it was really cozy. The weather was nice and all of that. I started reading The Ivory Key today, actually. The reason why I picked this one up, even though I'm not finished with all my other current reads, is because I needed something that would fit in my bag. Gemina, which is my current physical read, is huge in comparison. It's like a larger, taller paperback, and it's really thick. And because I was going to a concert, I didn't bring my backpack. I just had like a crossbody bag, so I needed something that would fit in it. So that's why I grabbed this one. I've read about 30 pages, and I'm actually quite enjoying this. It's for Tropical Readathon Blast from the Past prompt. It won't be my priority read. My aim is still to finish Gemina first, but then I will focus on this one, I think. I continue to listen to American Gods today, and I'm not a fan anymore. I liked it at first, but I'm just not keeping up with it anymore. And also, I feel like it's so obvious. Like, why do you need to make it so obvious that it was written by a man? There's always all of these sexual comments in non-sexy situations, like completely out of context. And it just throws me off, and it feels so weird. Like, it's happening in this book as well. And I get that it's from the early 2000s, but like, I'm not a fan of it, and I'm just learning that Neil Gaiman is not for me. This is the third book I'm reading by him. And at first I was quite optimistic. Like, I started it and I'm like, yeah, I'm enjoying this. This could actually be a 3-star, which would be my highest rated Neil Gaiman book, because I gave the other 2 stars. After, I guess, 10% of the book, it's a bit too wacky and whimsical for me. And everyone's like, just let the magic do its thing and don't think about it too much. And like, it's all there. You're not supposed to understand. I hate comments like that. What do you mean I'm not supposed to understand it? Darn it. So yeah, I'm not really enjoying that one. I'm considering if I should power through or if I should DNF. Because I know it's not gonna be a 4 or 5 star. I might DNF it. It might not be worth it for me. But at least I will have made an effort and gotten it off my want to read list. Another reason why I'm here, other than talking about books, is that I received my Illumicrate book today. It's the July book. I once again think I know what it is. I've seen it. I always spoil myself because it's fun. But yeah, so let's unbox it. Voila! Here we have it. Are we ready? It's blue. Woo! No, wrong side. Here we have it. It's The Drowned Woods. Wow, it's pretty! By Emily Lloyd Jones. Oceans will rise, a kingdom will fall. And look, it's like ocean waves or something. It has a really beautiful cover. It really does. Part heist novel, part dark fairy tale, and rich with Welsh legends, The Drowned Woods is an ethereal fantasy perfect for fans of Christine Cashore and Maria V. Snyder. I have not read anything by either of those authors, but heist, dark fairy, Welsh legends, it sounds fun. Okay, this is without the dust yet. Okay, this is really pretty. This is really pretty. It's a lady. It's a lady. And then we have The Drowned Woods. And also hidden art in the dust jacket. Let's have a look. This is really nice. I like this. Cool. Okay, I'm happy with this. I'm gonna do an experiment in September where I try to read most of my Illumicrate books in order to decide whether I should keep my subscription or not. Because the thing is, I haven't really read my Illumicrate books. This happens to be an Illumicrate book, and I am currently reading it, but I think it's my second one, and I've been subscribed for almost a year now. Hi! Sorry if you hear some weird noise in the background, it's my fan that is on. But I, once again, just wanted to do an update. I don't think I told you, but I decided to DNF American Gods. I listened to a couple of more percent and I'm just like, no, I'm not going to continue with it. I asked on Twitter to DNF or to not DNF, and what was concluded was that I was going to DNF. So I've given Neil Gaiman a chance 3 times now. I think I'm done. It's not for me. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's definitely not for me. To put myself through another, I don't know how many hours of American Gods, it wouldn't lead anywhere. It wouldn't make a difference. So I feel quite pleased with that, but at least I gave it a go. And as I said in my TBR video, now it's no longer the oldest book on my want to read. So at least we've gotten some movement in that as well. I'm about 200 pages into Gemina. I'm hoping to knock quite a bit out today actually. So I'm gonna sit down and do some reading now. Hi, I'm looking like a mess, ignore that. I just need to say that I finished reading Gemina. Here's to all the haters, here's to all the non-believers, to everyone that's ever doubted me, I finally read Gemina. Yes, it took me 2 years, so your doubts and disbeliefs have been valid, but I actually read it this time. It's the first book I picked up during this readathon, and I read it from mixed media, and I was actually a bit disappointed. I think I've hyped it up too much throughout my years. I remember it being a 5-star prediction even, because I really enjoyed Illuminate. I gave it 4 stars, and I heard that so many people preferred this one over Illuminate, so I was certain this was gonna be a 5-star. With time, it's been a few years since I read Illuminate, so I know my taste in reading, I guess, has changed. And this is YA. I don't read as much YA these days. I still do, but not as much. I don't know if it's perhaps the sci-fi part. I like the characters, I like the banter and like their conversations, but I think it might be the sci-fi that I'm not that into. I don't know, I was mostly bored by so many parts of this. Feel like I would like the sciencey parts of a sci-fi, but for some reason these books don't vibe with me when it comes to the actual sci-fi of it. I should have read this one closer to when I read Illuminate, because I didn't really remember much of what happened in Illuminate other than what happened with the characters. So it was a bit difficult for me to get into that. So hopefully I will read the 3rd book closer in time than what I did with Gemina, but we're gonna have to see. But I read it, I finished it, I have tracked it in Tropical Readathon, and I'm very happy I finally got to it. It took me a while, but I did it.